Hello, all. Welcome back to Council. Today we're going to talk fun stuff of Friday. I'm going to try to make this a thing. Unfortunately, all the good stuff I'm watching here lately is anime, and this one right here took me by surprise. And I kind of expected it to be something it wasn't. Another rom com, something like that, but it's not. It is a romantic comedy to a point, but it's more involved than that. You basically have your isekai protagonist, which is, I believe her name is Riella. If I'm wrong about that, I apologize. And she gets isekai to a book instead of a game, which makes it a little more interesting. And she knows everything about the book, and she knows her fiance is going to try to kill her. And she sets out with the intent of basically not dying again because she died in her previous life. And this ensues on many different fronts, and she decides to approach a duke which is as two-faced as they come in her view. And he's not necessarily the lesser of two evils, he's just a way of getting out of her current engagement. And that's pretty much how the show starts, and it just goes into she's always trying to plant she's blackmailing her the duke. She's pulling all kinds of strings trying to survive, meanwhile feeling somewhat guilty that the story's hero real protagonist in her view is nowhere to be found. Or is she? Little hint there that I'm not going to give no more away on. And it's twists and turns, and it's really solid thinking. It's extremely well written. The voice acting is almost unbelievable. They've picked. You'll recognize a few of the voices. Unfortunately, Piccolo's not one of them. One thing I have learned: the voice actor that plays Piccolo is like in 90%, or it feels that way, of all the animes. He's either a king, a lord, or something like that. You can pick him out. That being said, I just there's this is a solid 8, possibly 9 out of 10 anime. And unfortunately, most animes are just absolutely brilliant in the first season. And the second season, they seem to fall off or repeat the first season, and it's just, why do that? But this one seems solid, and it's out of South Korea. So I have a little more faith in this one. I don't know. Unfortunately, there's only one season. I'm telling you guys, it's on Crunchyroll. You can watch it both in um, dubbed and subbed. I highly recommend both. Personally, the way I watch these particular animes, I know a lot of people have issues, and I've heard my fair share of it. Do not misunderstand me. I'm not pro Crunchyroll or anything. Just where you, I mean, I cannot endorse the high seas. That being said, you do you. But where was I going with that? I got sidetracked. This I'm telling you guys, check this out, especially if you're into just a an unbelievable well-rounded story. And this one actually keeps you guessing to a point. There's some stuff you see coming, but there's other stuff that'll catch you by surprise and go, "Ooh, I didn't see that turn of event." And it just keeps you it keeps you really engaged. And I hope that there's a season 2 soon, and I hope I'm definitely going to look into the books of this because this is very, very entertaining, and I highly recommend it. Go check it out. And like I said, watch it both ways. Subbed and dubbed, they're not that different. They really aren't. That being said, it's all I've got to say for the day. You won't regret checking this show out. See you guys next video.